Hello everybody and welcome to Crappy Drawings with Sherman Part 2. This time I'm going to be talking about the Yellowstone Supervolcano, which is something that most people should know about, especially if you live especially if you live in the United States or Canada, because it will eventually explode and that's going to suck. So if you've ever been to Yellowstone, it's all green and there's trees and it's happy and these are my crappy trees and there's birds that failed. Sorry. But more importantly, there are hot springs and geysers. And with the geyser, if you've ever seen a video of a geyser, you know they look pretty cool. Let me adjust this a bit. But what causes geysers is heat. Hot rocks below it. And if you've ever seen an anatomy of a geyser, you know it has a central channel that's constricted, probably right about there. That's what causes it to go instead of and then you have the geyser will go down to about here. I don't know how deep that is, depending on the geyser. It will be 10 to 60 feet in the ground. It'll have little branches going off of water pockets, and maybe you'll have a pocket there and down like here. But these hot rocks here are heating this water, and the water turns into steam, and the steam wants to get out, so it pushes the water down and out into the central channel, up and through this constriction point, and it shoots up into the air. Some geysers go up to 300 feet in the air, if you can imagine that. That particular one that I'm thinking of is rare. It's Steamboat Geyser. It doesn't erupt too often. But anyway, my main point is that here's a zoomed out view of Yellowstone. You have your mountains and trees and lake. That's a really horrible lake, and geyser. There's a hot spring too. And this is the stuff down here. The rock. Your hot rocks, which are these red squiggly lines, are heated by magma. This is a big magma chamber underneath Yellowstone. They don't know for sure how big it is, but they think, but it's big. It is huge. They know how big it is, but I'm not quite sure at this point. And these hot rocks, magma heats the rocks, which makes all the geysers. But what happens if, say, there's a crack, like there's an earthquake, a crack? Well, all the magma wants to relieve the pressure on it. It's really pressurized. It's got a bunch of gas. So it'll seep up through here and flow out here. That'll release the pressure even more, which will make the gas want to get out, and it'll make another crack and blow up here, and then another crack, blow up here, and then maybe another crack, blow up here. See what's happening? Eventually, there'll be enough magma ejected to where, so the magma level goes down to about right there, and then the rock is supported. So all of this collapses and forms caldera. And then there'll be more eruptions on there. But more importantly, when this stuff is going off, there's going to be ash. I know ash isn't usually blue, going off in the upper atmosphere, which can cause a global winter. We don't know when this is going to happen, but we know it is going to happen. So, yeah, if you live within 500 miles of Yellowstone, you're pretty much screwed when this thing goes off. And believe me, we don't want this thing to go off. It has happened before, 142 times since the formation of the Yellowstone hotspot. Yeah, it's pretty scary stuff. So, if you hear there's an eruption at Yellowstone, run. That would be the best option. And again, I don't want to scare anybody, but it's true, and it's a fact. Thank you for tuning in to Crappy Drawings with Sherman.